Hey everybody, Hidden Object Guru here with hot new game Mayhem. A game that the developers were nice enough to send me, publishers I suppose as well, although they might have self-published. I didn't check. What I'm about to say is not intended as a criticism, just a statement of fact. This game, I got sent a key like a week before it came out, but it was one of those things where they didn't have a beta set up, so I just couldn't play it for a week. Then I went to play it, and for 3 days in a row, the game just wouldn't load, just would not start on my system, which was weird, but I accept it. Now, something strange has happened. They updated it today, so I tried loading it again, and hey, guess what? Works fine. Loaded without any trouble. But, according to my my little number counter there in the top right, I'm only getting 15 frames per second, which seems weird for a game that, you know, not exactly breaking the polygon bank when it comes to visuals. But of course the reason for that is, as it's clear because my mouse will only go 1/4 of the way through the screen, it somehow has decided to render the game at 4K because I have a 4K television. And I can really see the detail, don't get me wrong, but that would not be my intention. So I'm going to try playing it, and as you can see I cannot actually start the game because with the mouse I cannot get to the part of the screen where that is. So I'm attempting to play the game Mayhem. The game Mayhem isn't letting me play it because there's no way to get to an options screen to change the resolution, and it has decided I should be playing the game at 4K, even though I'm not obviously physically able to, because whether it's a quirk of the way my computer is addressing mice or something else, who knows. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rejigger my display settings, see if I can get this to work, and I will be right back. Alright, so I swapped out, I shut down my second monitor, now they're duplicating instead of extending, and I'm getting a robust 20 frames per second at 720p instead of 4K, which is 2000 and something p, which is weird. And apparently you can't control this game with the controller, despite it being a top-down driving sim. So this should be fun. Alright, so A to D, I probably don't need the mouse at all. WS, move forward, backwards. A to D, steer left, right. Left shift, handbrake. Spacebar, usability. And I can choose the different abilities with 1 to 6. This really feels like a controller kind of game, but whatevs. Alright, so smash objects to gain points. Smash object. So, confession, I just finished a hidden object drinking game, and I still can't speak quite right yet. Sorry about that. Smash into objects to gain points. Bigger objects give more points. You must keep moving. If the vehicle is still for more than a few seconds, it will be destroyed. Modes make the game harder to play, but they increase the Mayhem multiplier. A higher Mayhem multiplier will cause your score to increase much more quickly. Abilities help to gain more points, but they have a cooldown and must be unlocked. Hitting a shopper will remove a life. The amount of lives depends on the difficulty. Abilities are unlocked by earning a certain amount of points in a mall. Better abilities will take more points to unlock. See the abilities page for scores. Use your abilities carefully. Using an ability wrong at the wrong time could backfire when you really need it. Ability indicator, more score multiplier, okay. Ability cooldown, this all seems quite reasonable. Let's give this game a shot, shall we? Find out the big question, what is Mayhem? And so tip 1, don't try to play this if you've got more than one screen extended, because apparently it will not work. Maybe they have to be the same size. Anyway, who cares? Oh, there's different malls. That's nice. Well, okay, apparently don't run into the escalator because it won't do anything. Or that wall. Oh, sorry. Apparently you can't go through, and then I killed another guy. I have to get through the door? That's weird. Alright, here we go. Beer is the cheese. This is what we're here for. Alright, so I can back up. I enjoy the Muzak. Can I get a different car? Because I got nowhere near... Oh, I see. The debris can destroy it as well. I kind of find it weird that I can't you know, go through those windows? That seems strange, right? Anyway, I think anyone watching this video, well, anyone of a certain age watching this video will understand that there's a certain car I would rather be playing as that 100% is not an SUV. Can you name what kind of car I would rather be playing as? If you can, be the first commenter below the video to mention it, and you will win a prize. This should not be difficult to figure out, although how the developer of this game didn't understand that the camera shouldn't block off half the frigging screen. I did get stuck, didn't I? You saw that happen, didn't ya? Oh, what ability do I have? It says abilities ready, but I still have no abilities no matter what. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. My bad. Oh, yay, I got through that window. Is this a record store? Is this a... Oh, no, it is, because those are headphones in the background. Is this a store, to use the vernacular, from the past? Oh, nice! I knocked down all the wall signs. And they kind of all chained together, because... Spoiler alert, that's a really bad way to mount wall signs. Well, kind of hard to get a real combo going, isn't it? When my car is achingly slow. Frustratingly, achingly, some might say absurdly slow. And now I'm just not getting points for wrecking stuff, which... Am I hitting it too slowly? Why is it... Oh, they already recorded those things as damaged. I understand. Alright, that's my bad. You know, the game's inspiration, which, I mean, I think you should know, but if you don't, I'm not going to mention it because it would ruin the quiz. Would be ashamed by how terrible a job this car is doing wrecking this mall. Like, this is just shocking. Let's wreck the clothes. That's what did well last. I like the idea that I have a handbrake option when I can barely get this car going above 3 miles an hour. Like, what is the handbrake for? Nothing, apparently. I tried pressing it and the car just stopped. Ugh, what a mess. Boom! Okay, I was genuinely pleased to see that head flying off that mannequin. For the record, I'm gonna... Yay! I finally have the ability to boost! That should make life a lot easier. How do I do it again? Is it... No! I hit a person! Sorry. I know I ran out of lives. You don't have to tell me, although I understand why you did. Let's try boosting, which I believe is spacebar. Oh, right. I'm gonna try to not hit people for a while. Wish me luck. There's some ATMs inside this, I want to say, arcade? When is this mall from? Although I guess the conceit of the game is that the mall is, breaking? Going out of business, so I guess an arcade makes sense. Although who knows? I mean, I've never been to a, I believe the term is Dave and Buster's. Maybe those things are successful inside malls. I can't say for sure. Boom! I don't know how they're judging these points that destroying an entire arcade machine is only worth 250 of them, but that seems low to me. Alright, so 1085, 11,000. Oh, that cash machine's already destroyed. Let's see what destroying a cash machine gets us, shall we? 125 points. See what I'm saying? That seems low. I was about to question why I'm not supposed to run over people, but of course I'm not supposed to run over people. That would be horrible. Does it count if he gets hit by a column? Probably not, right? Yeah. Again, this is not an attempt to criticize the developers or publishers. They were nice enough to send me a copy of their game, but why on earth? Oh, I have to... Nice. I have to... Wow, I'm really racking up the points. Suddenly. Come on. Like... How do you make this game while not having controller controls? Like, this is a game that definitively... Okay, there's boost. Oh, and the countdown at the bottom left tells me when my boost runs out. Okay. I know what we're doing now. Now the game both makes sense and is comforting to me. Also, I don't know why this time... Oh, I'm stuck on a wall. Game over. Huh. Yeah, I was complaining. I guess I was blaming the 4K for the shockingly low frame rate, but I mean, you can't see this because it doesn't appear in the video, but it's still hanging around 20, which is weird to me. Seems low for, again, not an overly complicated game. I'm going to go ahead and blame poor optimization rather than my system, which, you know, I run most games just fine. You know, I mean, you could say, hey, Hidden Object Guru, aren't you just playing hidden object games? And I would say that, yeah, for the most part, I am just playing hidden object games. But I will also say that a little game called Alien Hallway 2, while not, you know, wow, really is, I would say, ridiculously cartoonishly easy to get hung up on stuff, isn't it? See, I would say the biggest thing keeping this game from having just any flow whatsoever, well, I mean, besides being caught up on stuff literally all the time, is the fact that you can't go through windows. Like, why would you make all that stuff clear if you can't go through the windows? What kind of world are we living in when a window is car-proof, but an air hockey table isn't? I mean, maybe they just didn't want to... oh no! That boost ability is awful. Oh, it's another arcade. Nice. What kind of world are we living in when you can just smash through an arcade machine, but a window is in GD vulnerable? To me, that seems preposterous. But, hey, who am I to judge? Wait, I just checked list. I'm the video game critic who got sent a copy of this game to review. Oh, right. So I'm literally a person who is playing this only to judge it. You make a strong point, me. I should not do these while just slightly drunk. It's probably a bad side of my personality I'm revealing. Yay! Balls of Steel unlocked! I would love to find out what that means. What does that mean? Apparently we got a trophy for that too. Yay! Alright, I just turned it on and... oh look! There are literal balls of steel around. Can I knock them around to make them destroy things? Let's try it. Am I the only one who kind of loves that they put real-world reflections onto them, you see? So you can see the floor. Right? You can see the floor, you can see the car, and you can see that the skybox is just generic blue and white. There's no ceiling to them all. I kind of like that. I like that we have, via the game developers putting in the balls of steel with realistic reflections, they have pulled back the curtain. Oh, this was a grocery store. Don't know how I didn't realize that. I'm worried I've already seen... Sorry about this. Oh, hey, I didn't hit you. Nice. I can't go up to the second floor. Oh, damn, I did hit you that time. My bad. Yeah, I really think that... And I mean, again, I'm not trying to be too negative. I really felt like I missed that doorway. But I get the sense we've already seen all the game... Nice! Has to offer, like, already. And I am super not impressed by the way that outside of the mall has been depicted as a formless void of pure white light. Like, oh, outside the mall is the Matrix loading area. And the answer is, okay? Is that something you intended or something? Yeah, I can just walk right through the bar between those two doors. This was not carefully coded. No, I killed a third dude. All right, let's go try another map, and then we'll call it a night. Well, you see this. God, now I'm just being mean for the sake of being mean. Deadly walls. Just pretend the walls are lava 2.0 score multiplier. Why is everything upside down? What? 0.5 score? Less score? Destroy them all before the huge crowd can get their black... Oh, so there'll be lots of people. Run for cover. Can you destroy them all before the earthquake does? 1.0 score multiplier. That's the same score. That's not a bonus. The mall just became a drift course? Alright, well, we gotta see that, right? Mall 6, everybody. This isn't randomized, is it? No, of course not. Yep, it's very slippery. It is hard to drive. Will that make it easier to plow through things? Let's find out together, shall we? Although I gotta say, that .4 score is racking up pretty quickly, isn't it? Damn, though. The not driving through windows. I'm not saying it's a deal breaker, but it is offensive. I do like the physics of everything crashing, and maybe that's why I'm stuck down at like 30 frames per second, because it's trying to manage all of these things shattering at once. But like, I don't want to be a jerk about this. I need to go through windows, guys. Going through windows is what this entire game should be about. Like, I should be able to just speed through speed through a window, drift through the entire mall in a handbrake arc like I'm in frigging Fast and the Furious or something, wiping out all of the displays, and then speed back out through another window. This you can only go through doorways crap is just that. It's crap, in case that wasn't clear. Why would I say that wasn't clear? Right, still a little buzzed from the hidden object drinking game. I do like that the clothing store sign is just a Gap sign with the... He ran into my car. I wasn't even moving. And he ran straight into my car, killing himself. Also, is that guy 8 feet tall? Because I think they might have gotten the scales of the humans. Not like a little off, but like ludicrously off. I can't even see what happened there. Like, I have no idea what happened. No, really? I ran out of lives? Shocker. Can I see what the, what it takes to, unlock new things? I can't, can I? I really can't. Alright, so yeah, let's try one more level, and that'll be that. I wanted to just do one more, but now I am curious to see what the other mall looks like. Slippery floors, deadly walls, so I should have ×8 multipliers. Boost, balls of steel, radial force. 400,000 points in Mall 4, 500,000 points in Mall 5. Let's do that. Oh, you can do a ghost of, I assume that's your previous game, right? Probably. Can I put that up to 5 lives? Hell yes, I can. Mall 4, let's do it. Alright, so don't run into walls, and do the glass walls count? They do count. I wasn't going to say screw you to this game before this second, but now I'm kind of like screw you to this game. Like, the glass walls that all logic dictates I should be allowed to crash through. Also, it's ×5x instead of ×8. So they just added an x2 multiplier. Also, what is with the multiplier that gives you less points while still having a negative effect on your gameplay? Did no one teach these developers how multipliers work? Alright, wait, no. That was close. I will admit that was close. I'm actually a little surprised I didn't get killed there. And then he did. I'm kind of embarrassed. Why did all of that explode? I did hit a deadly wall. You trying to unlock the thing without deadly walls this time. Not saying this game is a mess, but it's certainly not a mess. If I can be slightly delicate. Oh, so the things I break can fly through the window. Oh no, they flew through the door. They didn't fly through the window. You know what? Actually, back there to the south, something did fly through a window, so... Boost! I'm wrecking this place, and then I'm just getting hung up and immediately dying. I think what we have here is a case of a developer who had a great idea, you know, recreate a scene from a beloved movie that I would name, but again, it ruins the quiz I did earlier. Although, I mean, someone must have won it by now. Anyway, but they did not really think beyond that first idea, did they? Like, why do I have to wait 20 seconds to boost again? That seems excessive. Doesn't it? Let's go find a clothing store. Those tend not to be so full of crap that can, you know, stop me dead in my tracks. It is way too easy to get hung up on nonsense in this game when you should be, again, this whole game should be about fluid motion where your car, I'm pretty sure I didn't hit him, whatever, where your car just turns into a wrecking ball and levels this entire mall. Like, that should be the whole game. But instead, you're playing as a car that drives at, and this is me being charitable, 3 miles an hour. Slightly slower than, you know, just an average human's quick walking speed. And the result is watching it slowly bowl over a few racks of Gap shirts. And then, because it stopped for 3 seconds, the game just ending. Does that seem like a satisfying experience to you? Me neither. Like, I see the potential. I really see the potential for Mall Mayhem, but dear developers, you're not there yet, huh? Like, at all. Let's go unlock that thing. Yay! We unlocked Radial Force. Let's find out what that does. Oh, it just makes stuff explode off of you. Oh, you know what? I've seen worse powers. I have most def seen worse powers. Alright, so let's do some final thoughts. Again, I see the potential here. It's awkward and it's slow and the camera's too close and I should be controlling this with the controller and it's kind of offensive that I'm not. Really. But, like, fundamentally it's a great idea. I like that scene from the movie. I like blowing stuff up as a truck. I got 1,000,000 points and it was entertaining to do. It's just, come on guys, you gotta get the fundamentals down. Put in joystick controls, pull back the camera a little, let me see the action. Let me drive through frigging windows. Or, here's a pitch, make them solid walls. If you want it to be clear that I'm not allowed to drive through them, maybe make them solid walls. Because if I see a window and I'm in a car, my first instinct is, hey, maybe drive through the windows. See what I'm saying? Alright, so enough complaining. There's not a lot here yet, you know? There's just, you know, kind of classy elevator music, which I guess is also mall music if you're to believe Dawn of the Dead. I've never went into a mall that has this kind of bland music, but Dawn of the Dead assured me that was definitely a thing back in the 70s. So I have no reason to disbelieve beloved George Romero. May he rest in peace. Yeah, it's definitely a weird game, but it's, I think fundamentally it's just not there yet. Once they put in joystick controls, once they let you pull the camera back a little, when they fix this car, or let me drive a bunch of different cars so I could, like, take a bulldozer or a limo or a blank from the quiz through the mall, then they're really, I think they're going to have, like, a cute diversion kind of game. But until that point, I don't know that I can recommend, that Radial Force did nothing that time. I don't know that I can recommend Mall Mayhem in its current state. You know what, I hope they get there, because it's definitely cute, and I definitely like breaking stuff, but not yet, guys. Just not yet. Also, let me drive through a frigging window or transform those things into walls, okay? This ain't a complicated request, and I don't think anyone could say it was unfair. Alright, I've been the Hidden Object Guru. Probably nastier than I would normally be because I'm, like, on half a buzz from my hidden object drinking game. So, you know, make of that what you will. If you're curious about more, you know, first impressions of indie games, drop by elsewhere on the What Is It playlist. I'll see you there. If you had a good time on this journey, please like and subscribe. I will see you on that playlist for the next thing. I don't know what it's going to be yet. Actually, I do know what it's going to be yet because I think it just finally unlocked Zombie Solitaire 2 Chapter 2. So I will see you there, but until then, au revoir. That was nice. All right, let's just let this level end. The end. All right. Au revoir.